Millions of tourists visit the historic city of Oxford every year. And with so many sightseers, parking is at a premium. Most visitors are willing to pay for the privilege. And Paul has come to this city centre car park to help them do exactly that. Really pay for the privilege. This is the Super Pass. Paul's come prepared for his afternoon out. With his badge, fluorescent jacket and clipboard, he looks like he was born to work in a car park. Now he just needs some motorists to arrive so he can help them spend their money.
Afternoon. Can I ask how long you're going to be, roughly?
1 to 2 hours.
It's up to you, but we have a one-day pass for £5 now, which is a new programme we've started. It means if you're a little bit late, you won't get charged £6 or £7.
You might as well then. Yeah.
Have your ticket there, stamp it.
So here's the deal. Instead of paying by the hour before they exit, motorists can buy a £5 Super Pass from Paul, which allows them to park here all day long.
It's £5.
To most visitors, that sounds like a bargain.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Can I ask how long you're staying for, folks? Do you know about the Super Pass programme? If you pay by the hour, it's about £3-4 an hour. £5 is Super Pass for the day if you want it. It's up to you. Yeah, just there you go. Thank you. And do you have your ticket, please?
Another quick stamp on the ticket.
There you go. When you go out, just use this.
And another quick fiver into Paul's pocket.
Okay, great. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi there. We have a Super Pass programme now. £5 is for the whole day.
All right.
On the way out.
I mean, when I get to the gate, though, what happens then?
Yeah, it'll scan straight through.
All right, okay.
Scan straight through.
Of course, there is no such thing as a Super Pass. Paul's just knocked up a cheap stamp that prints the word on the parking ticket, and it certainly won't open the exit gate.
£5. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Paul doesn't want to work the car park for too long, because once his customers start returning, he'll have a lot of explaining to do.
Morning.
So he's going to use his final mark to help him make his getaway.
It's £5. Great.
Paul doesn't actually stamp this marked pass. He keeps it and hands back his very own parking ticket instead. Of course, it now has the magic word Super Pass stamped on it. Once the motorist has walked out of sight, Paul puts the ticket to good use in the payment machine. It only cost him £1. After all, the mark's only just arrived at the car park. That's a pretty lucrative 30 minutes. And one very satisfied hustler, off to another Oxford car park to relieve some more tourists of their spending money. Later that day, some of the motorists return to their cars. And with their Super Pass ticket, they don't go anywhere near the payment machine. But they're about to find out that their Super Pass isn't so super after all. This is obviously a job for a man. The barrier won't open because the parking hasn't been paid for. And everyone that tries to leave without paying at the machine has the same problem.
Joking with me. Oh, you know what? Please don't drive back. Oh, I'm blocking everyone up.
It's not long before the traffic chaos at the barrier attracts the attention of a real parking supervisor.
Hello, can I help at all?
Yeah, got the Super Pass.
Super Pass? It's not a promotion, it's not a normal entry ticket.
Of course, he's never heard of a Super Pass.
So he was wearing one of a bright yellow thing.
We've got no promotions at all, so I'm afraid.
But I paid £5 and he was like...
Not according to the ticket. Unfortunately, you need to go along to the pay machine, which is just over there, and pay for your parking.
So that means a guy took £5 off me?
It sounds that way, I'm afraid, yeah. Certainly it's not a promotion we're doing here.
We asked the Marks how they were enjoying their day out.
The team are in Manchester's fashionable Canal Street, full of modern clubs, cafes and bars. Will any of the clientele be tempted by one of the oldest con tricks going? This is the 3 shell game, in this case played with 3 bottle tops and a P.
Come on folks, try your luck. Anybody want to play? It's very simple, real money for real luck. All you have to do is find the P. Very simple, always starts there. I'm going to move them around like that.
Paul is the operator, or the shell man, and he's looking for a victim.
Come on in, don't just look, stand over there. All you got to do is guess where the P is, it always starts there. All right, where is it now? I haven't done anything yet. Like that. Perfect, just like that, watch. There's the P, you know where it is. All I'm going to do is move them around like that. I'll do it again, you know it's not there. Where is it? This one. It's not there, it's not there. It's got to be there. Now, sounds like fun, but it is for money. You want to have a try?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for some money, £10?
Alex is a collaborator in the scam known as a shill. He is going to pretend to play the game and so entice the victims into betting.
Even money paid. If you give me a tenner, I'll give you 20 back.
All right.
All right, where is it now? There it is. I'm going to try and confuse you. A little bit of that. Where is it?
Middle one.
Middle one? Look at that.
Sweet.
You got a winner. All right. 10.
Alex wins, and so the victims are conned into believing that they can succeed too. But the reality is that they don't stand a chance.
All right. Move them around like that. What? Bring the money out your pocket. What you got? Come on. Don't listen to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Feel the luck. Feel the luck. All right, a tenner. Tenner for which one? Middle one. Tenner for the middle
20
one.
on this one. 20 on that one.
I've got to take the bigger bet.
20 on that
I've got to take the bigger bet. Look, it's over there. You should have listened to this guy. He knows what he's doing. Do it again. This one's for you. Watch.
Hey, the money on that.
Alex loses, but this is all part of the plan to make the real players think that they are smarter and so are more likely to win.
This one there. Show me your money. What have you got? Make it 20 so it doesn't come over the top of you. Come on. Make it 20. 20. Right? You shouldn't listen to me, mate. I already know it's over there. Look, we'll do it again.
Jess is another shill, and she is there to squeeze more money from our victims by pretending to cheat for them against Paul.
Okay. One more time. Where is it? It's right there, yeah? All right. I'll do it for you this time.
Jess leans in and whispers her plan. She will mark the bottle top that has the P under it with a smear of lipstick. If the players pick that one, then they can't lose. Of course, we know that they can't win.
All right, it's in the middle one.
I think you're cheating.
Go on then, go on then. Don't drop it now.
Jess leaves a tiny mark on the bottle top with her lipstick.
Can I check it, just in case you... Yeah, all right, I know where it is. Now watch, very, very slowly, okay? You know exactly where it is. Where is it now? Come on, show me the money. Show me the money. What have you got?
20 quid.
20 quid. 20 quid on this one.
No, that one.
That one.
That one.
20 quid on that one. How much are you betting?
20.
On this one?
10.
This one.
That one.
How much? 20?
20.
20. Well, it's not there, mate. It's over there. Like that.
The victims have now lost £40.
It's, was that you?
No.
With barefaced cheek, Paul accuses the players of cheating, which allows him to close the game and keep the money, as well as seeing off his victims before they realise they have been
This is a
conned.
game for money. You can't cheat.
Look.
Okay?
I got
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. All right, I'm done. If you're not gonna play fair, I can't play you. I'm sorry. Okay? Come on, folks. Try your luck. It's a game. Anybody can play. Very simple.
Paul is up for snaring more players, while his victims have time to reflect on their defeat.
Well, initially, when I first went to have a bet on it, I didn't really think I would spend any money. But when the girl kind of like said, with this lipstick on it, that's going to be it. You kind of like assume, you know, how can it not be any different? So, I guess the because of the girl's presence made me spend a bit more money than I would have done.
I'm gonna give you.
Paul, Alex and Jess are conning another pair. But even if these two choose correctly, they can never win. A skilled shellman uses sleight of hand and other tricks to always take your money.
Which one? That one. You should have said over there, mate. Sorry. That's how the game works. Sorry, guys.
Is that it?
The shell game is centuries old, and people are still falling victim to it all over Europe. The problem is, they will never win, as this game relies solely on the hustler's sleight of hand.
This is the Plaza del Obispo in Malaga. destination for thousands of tourists who come to marvel at the impressive cathedral. Amongst all the tourists today is Paul. He's going to demonstrate one of the classic scams to catch out holidaymakers around the world. He is the helpful stranger. Paul seems to have time on his hands and spots an opportunity to do his good deed of the day for some holidaymakers.
You guys want a picture with all of you? It's up to you.
That's what you get for being helpful. Maybe some other tourist would appreciate his kind offer.
Do you want a picture? You want a picture together? You want together? Yeah, that's all right. Cheers. Got nothing better to do.
These two guys are keen to have a souvenir photo.
That's good. Why don't you get one with the thing in the background? With the door, yeah, it's Santa Jessica.
Paul's really taking pride in his photographs.
Everyone ignores that and looks at this thing. Why don't you stand just about there? About there's fine. It's great. Sorry.
Paul's not happy with the lighting conditions.
It's not picking up any light here at all.
And then, daylight robbery.
She's got your camera. She's got your camera. Yeah, sorry man, I just turned around, she grabbed it.
The whole thing happened too fast for the marks to see, and Paul has suddenly become the prime suspect.
No, she's got it. I mean, check me, pal, I don't have it in my pocket, I got that.
He needs to use all his skills as a con man to talk his way out of the sticky situation.
Sure, of course you can, I don't mind.
They realise Paul really doesn't have their camera.
Yeah. Did you see her ticket? I got that.
A local points out two policemen further down the road, and one of the marks heads off to report the theft.
I think you should go with him, mate. Yeah, just tell him what happened. I'll wait here.
Paul suddenly remembers he needs to be elsewhere. So if he hasn't got the camera, who grabbed it? While Paul was waiting for a mark in the plaza, there were Alex and Jess waiting just around the corner with their scooter engine running.
You want together?
Yeah, you don't mind.
Yeah, that's all right.
Cheers.
Got nothing better to do.
For the scam to work, Paul had to manoeuvre the marks across the square.
You want to get one over here? Everyone ignores that and looks at this thing.
So that he could stand in a pre-arranged spot next to the road. Paul, pretending to have trouble with the camera, was Alex's cue to hit the gas. And that meant Paul could turn towards the road and hold out the camera at the crucial moment.
She's got your camera.
Jess just had to stick out her hand and grab it. It took all three hustlers working together in perfect sync to pull off the choreographed snatch.
We were standing there having a photo done by that cathedral. Jason took one of me, then Jason said, "You take one of me." And then some crazy man over there said he'd take a photo of us both.
I don't know why we give him the camera.
I didn't, you did.
I know, that's what I'm saying, yeah, I know.
And then he asked us to go in front of that building there. And then next minute he said the camera's gone. A bike, all I see was this bike come past, but it happened too fast.
I seen him put the hand out and they just straight out his hand.
You know, there's a crowd of people and you say, "Oh, do you want me to take a photo of you?" That's what he done. And the camera just disappeared.
It's market day in the Spanish holiday town of Fuengirola. Holiday makers and locals are out to catch some rays and find themselves a bargain. And this morning there's a new bric-a-brac stall in the market, run by Paul. His prices might look fair, but in actual fact, anything from this stall will cost unwary tourists a lot more than they realise. This is the counterfeit con. Paul's eye-catching display is attracting plenty of interest. So it shouldn't be long before he can persuade someone to hand over their cash.
Morning.
These holiday makers are interested in Paul's antique spoons. so he shows off his expert knowledge.
I think it's from kind of like a Jubilee thing. I'll probably do that one for 10.
10.
Yeah. This is a very nice one here as well. Again, I can do that one for 10 for you. I can do 3 for 20.
Mummy said that I have very good imagination.
You do?
Yeah, it looks like a dragon.
Looks like a dragon. I'll do you 4 for 20 as long as the little girl gets hers. How's that? How's that?
You want that one?
What a softie.
I'm too kind.
And who could deny the little girl her souvenir?
20 euros, please.
Out comes the cash. Paul's taking a closer look at that note. He carries out a check with his counterfeit note pen.
I'm sorry, that one's we've been told to look out for these. So if it makes a mark like that.
The news isn't good. It's a fake.
Do you have another one? Yeah.
The marks are naturally embarrassed having tried to spend a dodgy 20, so they immediately get out a different note.
I feel like I'll show you.
Always willing to help a tourist, Paul shows them how to tell the difference between a real note and the fake.
You can tell that they look almost exactly the same. This one's just a little bit darker, see that? And it's also not exactly the same size. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about that.
So the bad news is that they've tried to pass off a dodgy note.
Welcome.
But the good news is that they've got themselves a great bargain. They've paid just 20 euros for a set of 4 collectible spoons. Or have they? Let's go back and take a closer look at the transaction. After Paul received the original 20 euros from the mark, it wasn't just his security pen he took from the van. He also switched the perfectly good note for a fake one that was hidden inside. With the real 20 euros safely in his van, it was his own note that he tested. As it was a fake, the pen brought up a bright blue mark on the paper. The customer had no reason to suspect his note had been switched and handed over another 20 euros to pay for the spoons. So, rather than getting themselves a bargain, the marks actually paid double and unwittingly lumbered themselves with a forged banknote in the process. We told the marks that their note was good all along.
No.
What?
Oh?
You mean he did a switch? No, he couldn't. No, I gave it to him and he did it with a pen. You know, he couldn't, you know, I mean, I would have seen the switch, wouldn't I? I might have done. I'm an East Ender and I never thought I could get scammed.
If you're going on holiday, chances are you'll be passing through one of these, a major international airport. With so much security around, you'd think that your belongings are perfectly safe. But as the hustlers are about to demonstrate, ingenious thieves can still separate you from your possessions. In fact, they can even make you give them your hard-earned valuables. Paul's inside the airport terminal. He wants to see if this con will fly in the airport pickup. This is the area right outside the baggage reclaim hall. It's here that taxi drivers wait to pick up arriving passengers. And that's exactly what Paul is doing. On his clipboard is the name of the passenger he's expecting to meet. The con is on.
Hi there. Great. Let's
Like any good driver, Paul insists on taking care of the luggage.
No, we bring the trolley because I'm probably going to bring the car around. Yeah, it's probably the best way.
Of course, this isn't Paul's day job. In fact, he's got no intention of giving this couple a lift. What he wants is their luggage.
Come from today? Oh, good. How's the weather? No snow, no? What I'm going to do is save us a little time. I'm in the driver's car park. You can't go there because of the security thing. If you wait there, I'll run your bags down. I'll be there in less than 5 minutes. Otherwise, I've got to take you to the other car park. It takes 15 minutes or so. Okay, so just straight ahead of these doors, the barrier, I'll see you there. Usually takes about 3 or 4 minutes. Okay? Take care.
It's like taking candy from a baby. Paul walks off with their bags, and the Marks go outside to wait for a car that will never turn up. So how did Paul convince complete strangers to trust him with their bags? And how did he know the name? To find out, we need to go back 20 minutes. Shortly before the passengers landed, Paul took up position in a cafe next to the arrivals gate, waiting for the right opportunity to present itself. And at this busy airport, he didn't have to wait long. This guy is a real taxi driver, and he really was here to pick up some arriving passengers. He had no idea that he'd just been caught up in the hostler's scam. This was the key moment. Without arousing suspicion, Paul had to sneak a glimpse at the driver's clipboard, which gave him the vital piece of information he was looking for, the name of the arriving passenger. He copied the details onto his own pad. But that was only the first part of the scam. In order for Paul to pose as a driver, he needed the real driver to disappear. Enter Alex and Jess, who'd been watching the whole time. As they walked past Paul, they clocked the name on his pad and assumed the roles of the passengers.
Hawkins. Oh, Hawkins.
Hello.
That's us.
That's us.
Hi there.
Richard.
Hi.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you,
Hello,
Richard.
you're right.
Hi there. Sorry, we came out of a
Came out the
different
other way.
exit.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
The real driver had no reason to question Alex and Jess. And as soon as his back was turned, Paul stepped into his place. Next, having moved the driver away from the arrivals gate, Alex and Jess had to ditch him for good.
Sorry, can I be really nice? Can I slip to the loo really, really quick? Is that okay?
Should we meet you by the paying machines?
Do you know whereabouts they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do this a lot.
We do this like twice a week.
Thank
but yeah,
you.
we'll meet you down there because I'm just gonna. We won't be 2 minutes.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Job done. He'll be waiting for them for a very long time. At the gate, when the Marks saw their names on Paul's clipboard, they naturally assumed that he was the driver they booked.
Hi there. Great.
And that's why they had no problem handing over all their possessions. After waiting outside for 20 minutes, the Marks start to wonder what the holdup is. Plenty of time for Paul to catch his own ride in the car park, courtesy of Alex and Jess. Eventually, it dawns on the Marks they're never going to see their driver or their bags again. Paul's here for phase 1, the hook. He's come for an appointment to see a man about a boat.
Hey, John. How are you?
This is John, who works for a yacht hire company.
This is perfect. I hope.
Paul likes the look of John's boat, but he's not thinking of hiring it for himself.
Yeah, we got these clients. This guy's a bit of a nightmare, just so you know. He's a footballer. He needs to go out Tuesday, and what we had laid up for him is, well, it's tanked, frankly. So he's going to come up here, have a look around. If he's happy with it, just go ahead.
So Paul's client wants to hire a yacht, but the boat he had lined up has broken down. This could be the ideal replacement.
He's going to give you a check today.
Yeah.
He'll pay you guys directly. I'll come back and make sure everything's okay. I'm going to leave him with you if that's okay. Do you mind? He's kind of all flash and all cash, so, you know, if you can put up with it for half an hour.
All flash and all cash, that must be rich footballer Alex. Here he comes with his glamorous girlfriend Jess for phase 2, the bait.
It's funny because, you know, good.
Ian, nice to meet
Now that everyone's here, the scam's full steam ahead.
So, what do you think?
It looks great. Can we have a look around?
Absolutely. If you don't mind, I'm going to leave you to it. And hopefully I'll catch you before you're done. All right, thanks very much for coming out. Really appreciate your help.
Paul leaves Alex and Jess with the Mark. He's going to give them the grand tour of the yacht. If it all goes to plan, Paul will be back later to seal the deal.
Good job I didn't wear my heels today, isn't it, Ian? Thank you.
Nice.
Wow.
I'll let you on board, I'll show you then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's slightly bigger than the one we had last year.
Already impressed, they head downstairs to inspect the 3 luxurious cabins and ensuite bathrooms.
Yeah.
And then complete the tour on the upper deck.
Are you planning to have it for the day?
Yeah, I think it's next Tuesday. Yeah, start for one day. We're sold. Yeah.
That was easy.
What are you not going to like, you know?
It's just what this rich young couple is after. All that's left to do is to pay for the day's hire.
Can you spell that for me?
Just as Paul promised, Alex makes out a cheque. It's for a whopping £4,000. Everyone's happy with the deal,
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
especially John, who's just made his company £4 grand in the space of 10 minutes. Sounds almost too good to be true. Here comes Paul for the final part of the scam. The catch. So far, everything the hustlers have done is to convince the Mark they're genuine customers. But they're not remotely interested in having a day out at sea. They're fishing for what's in the Mark's wallet.
Hey, John. What'd they say? They're happy?
Of course, it's the financial side of the arrangement that Paul's really interested in.
How much did he pay you?
4,000 on check.
You're kidding.
Is that right or wrong?
What an idiot. It's not right, actually. He's supposed to pay you guys 3,500.
And 5 to you.
And 500 to me.
Alex's cheque was for too much money and included the £500 commission that should have gone to Paul.
If it's not right, then it's not right.
Well, do you want to...
Suggest.
This is the crucial moment. Can Paul extract any money from the Mark?
Do you have any pounds? I mean, do you want to...
No, I've got nothing.
Doesn't sound good. Has this scam run aground?
Got 700 euros.
Bingo. The Mark remembers he has a big wad of euros.
Oh, what's £500 in euros? Let's check that.
And Paul helpfully calculates the exchange rate into pounds.
So £500 is 620 euros or something like that. Well, do you have 600 euros there? Is that your float?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I'll cover the 20.
Wanting to do what's right and thinking that he's covered by Alex's cheque, the Mark happily hands over 600 euros in cash.
All right, well, that's good. So that's a good deal. So he's taking it for Tuesday.
Yeah.
He's paid you.
So it seems like everyone's a winner. Paul's got 600 euros in his pocket and the Mark has a cheque for £4,000. But there's one crucial difference. The euros are real. But of course the cheque isn't worth the paper it's written on. The Mark's just fallen for one of the oldest tricks in the book. He's paid out money against the cheque that will bounce the second he tries to cash it.
Well, yeah, obviously I believed it. I wasn't expecting anything to be not right. Then the cheque was wrong. So he took the equivalent in euros. I mean, I don't see that many cheques, so I don't do a lot of the transactions, but you know, if we do get a cheque, it's paid in, and then you don't find out until the bank tell you it's not good.
We're in buzzing Leicester Square, a popular tourist spot, and of course where there's tourists, there's endless money to be made. Every visitor wants to take home a memento, and here they are spoilt for choice. Paul sets up his unique souvenir of Origami Money. All you have to do is give him your £10 note and he'll fold it into an animal of your choice. It's a great souvenir or gift for a friend, and he only charges £2 for his time. It's not long before his first customer comes along.
Yeah. Can I get one done for myself like this, you know? Like I could make one.
Yeah, you fancy a memento or a souvenir?
Yeah, like more like a souvenir.
Yeah, sure. Some choices here. You can have a crane.
Yeah.
You can have one of these, which is this is a rooster, or you can have a butterfly.
Kind of like the turkey.
The turkey? Let's call it a rooster.
Note?
Yeah, you got a £10 note there?
There we go. How much is it to do?
£2. Just like that. Takes a couple of minutes.
So how long do you take it to learn it?
Well, I've been doing it since I was a kid.
It's more like a hobby for you.
Yeah, but you know, it's a good way of making a little bit of extra cash.
Cool. Oh yeah.
So to speak. This is where it starts to get interesting. We're going to make a head out of this.
That's wicked.
Which, believe it or not, is the hardest part. And then you create a beak like that, a head.
Wow.
And that's your rooster.
How wicked.
See? And what I'll do with that is give you one of these.
Yeah.
Put that in there like that. Yeah. And if you ever decide to give it as a gift, you can always come back and I'll make some more.
Thanks a lot. Yeah. Nice to see you.
Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. Bye.
That's one satisfied customer. Let's see what he thinks of his purchase.
Oh no, I just went around and saw this guy doing origami, and he made me a turkey, like out of £10. It was amazing the way he did it, like so much of folds and everything. He made some triangles, and then in the end, just pulled out a beak up in the front, and just, there you go, that's your turkey. I was like, almost like really amazing. Bye.
Of course, Paul's been up to something, but what is it? It's time to let the truth unfold.
That's weird. I gave him a full £10.
To see what Paul's been up to, we need to go back in time. Before he's even set up the stall, he pre-cuts some £10 notes in half, then folds those halves the same way as he does on the stall, stopping midway through the process. He does this several times over and stashes them in his bag. Then he's all set and ready to go.
£2.
When he takes the mark's money, he folds it in the same way, but when he gets to the midway stage, he swaps the mark's £10 for the half £10 he folded earlier, using his roller as the reason for digging into his bag. If you missed it, don't worry, so did the mark. Here it is from a different angle. So actually this man has handed over £12 for a useless half a £10 note, giving Paul a profit of £7. It's impossible to see the switch from where the mark is standing, so he never suspects a thing. The beauty of this scam is that no customer wants to unfold the note, so Paul can stay there all day long repeating the same con, safe in the knowledge that he won't be confronted with an angry duped customer, and that's exactly what he does.
How you doing? You give me the tenner, plus £2, I keep the £2, you get the tenner back.
Another mark gives Paul his £10, and he watches closely in fascination as his nifty fingers get to work. Of course, he doesn't spot the switch and leaves a satisfied customer.
Great, take care. Bye-bye. I'm very good, how are you doing?
Not bad.
You ever seen origami before?
Paul manages to entice some more tourists, and they happily hand him their money.
Here, there. All right. If you just get turned down a little bit.
I think we're gonna jobs.
All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, guys.
That was nice.
There is literally an endless supply of tourists looking to spend their money, and Paul is happy to take it all.
So, that'll bring you good luck.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Let's see what they make of their experience and their new purchase.
Came upon a kind gentleman who made us a little rooster.
It's a bird.
Hustlers will do anything to get their hands on your money.
Okay, it's half a £10 note. It's a rip-off.
Well, he's a little trickster, I guess.
I'm sorry, I was quite shocked actually. It's just a half a £10 note.
I've never actually been ripped off before, but I guess it's the first time for everything.
So can I go over there and jump him?
The sun is setting over the historic city of Malaga on the south coast of Spain. After spending hours lazing on the beach, holidaymakers head into the centre to finish off a perfect day. And here to ruin it is Paul. He's set up a kiosk selling snacks and drinks to tourists, but he's hoping his latest product will turn out to be a bestseller. This is the phone home hustle. Calling Britain from abroad can be expensive, but not if you use the phone card Paul's selling, which promises an incredible rate of just 2 cents per minute.
Hola.
Speak English.
Yep.
Do you sell international phone cards?
Yep. These are the best ones. 2 cents a minute now, I think.
With such a great price, this customer decides to borrow some extra cash from his mate.
How many?
4.
The Mark is making the most of the great offer and buys several cards in one go.
4. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
It's a good start to Paul's evening, and it's not long before some more customers pay a visit to his kiosk.
Hola.
Do you speak English?
Like a native.
Okay. Can we have one of these Euro local,
Sure.
please?
€5.
I don't have any change, sorry.
Go.
Don't be ripped off by your mobile network. Phone the UK 80% cheaper over the
This girl knows a good deal when she sees one.
Enjoy.
Perfect.
Great.
Thank you.
Take care.
The Mark immediately puts her new phone card to good use with a call back to the UK.
Hola.
How much do you want?
Oh, hello.
Please, sir. Can I have a Euro card, please?
Sure. €5. Yeah. Thank you.
Paul sold 6 cards in the space of a couple of hours and is feeling pretty pleased with himself. But if he's only selling them for €5 each, how is he making a profit? The previous customer returns, not looking too happy with her purchase.
2 cents a minute. Okay. Excuse me. I just bought this like 2 minutes ago. And I just called England and it only gave me like 3 minutes.
That's not right. The only thing I can tell you to do is to call one of these numbers.
There's no chance of a refund. I mean, 2.5 minutes.
I can't refund you, but what to do is if you give them your number, what they should do tomorrow is they'll credit you with the original amount of money, but they usually give you a bonus credit as well.
And they'll do that, yeah?
Yeah, because I mean, I'm sure you're telling me the truth,
Obviously.
but you might have been talking since you left here. You might be trying to con me.
I haven't been gone 250 minutes, so
No, that's true, yeah, you should have had
possibly
plenty.
used it all.
Trust me, I've seen every con in the book, but if you call them, they should be able to help you, okay?
Alright, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
So they've been ripped off, but they don't know the half of it. Here's how a phone card works. You dial a free phone number on the card. Then you type in the UK number you want to phone. And the company connects your call straight through at the cheap rate. You just buy however many minutes of connection time you want on a scratch card. But the hustler's free phone number isn't as free as the Marks think. In fact, it's a premium rate line, which adds several pounds per minute to a mobile phone bill. And because the number belongs to the hustlers, that money goes straight into their pockets. Paul's put on his best gear for a day out in central London. He's here to demonstrate a scam that catches out unwary tourists and travellers in major cities around the world. And he's going to do it using nothing more than his sharp suit, a clipboard, and a fake staff badge. In the Black Cab Con. Good things come to those who wait.
Looking for a taxi, folks? Okay, where are you going? Marble Arch. Do you want the hotel rate? Save you a few pounds. Yeah.
I don't know how much it's going to be.
It's about 15 of you go, 10 of you get the thing here.
Paul apparently works for this hotel, which seems to have a discount arrangement with the local taxis.
Thing here, that's £10. If you pay me.
Well, just stand outside the hotel, take people's money, put me in a taxi.
That would be too easy though, wouldn't it?
Some people are so cynical.
There you go, make sure you show him that when you get to the other side. That includes his tip, unless he's extra good, in which case.
So the flat rate for hotel guests is £10, rather than the more expensive standard rate on the taxi meter. They've paid Paul in advance and just need to give the cab driver the prepaid slip when they reach their destination.
Alright, there we got 2 for Marble Arch. Yeah? Yeah, when you get there. Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, all done? You certainly have been.
Of course, there is no arrangement with the black cab. Paul's just made himself £10 in a couple of minutes. And with that rate of return, it's worth sticking around to see if more tourists want to be taken for a ride.
You looking for a taxi?
Yeah, yeah.
Where are you going?
I think it's called the Moiston Hotel.
You came out of this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to get the taxi right?
Yeah,
£10 anywhere in London.
Sounds good to
Right.
me.
So you need to show this to the taxi driver.
No worries.
Okay, and he'll give you another receipt at the other end. All right?
Oh my God.
There you go. That's for you.
Same routine, same result. £10 to Paul.
Make sure you show him that receipt when you get to the other end.
Yeah, well done, yeah.
All right, going to the Moiston Hotel, 4 Branston Street. Got it? Okay.
Brilliant stuff.
There you go,
Thank
gents.
very much for that. Yeah,
All right.
spot on. Cheers, mate.
Take care.
He could stand here all day collecting tenors. But Paul decides to move his operation to another street before any of the marks make a return journey. Meanwhile, the first set of marks have just reached their destination.
Supposed to give you that ticket, is it?
You're joking, I've paid £10 for the hotel.
Surprise, surprise. The driver has never heard of any prepaid discount scheme. He just wants his fare.
Well,
Once they'd paid for their journey all over again, we caught up with the marks to see how they were enjoying their day out.